Hello everyone and welcome back to the Code Syndicate. In today's video, we'll be covering HashMap. HashMap is a structure for the collection of data using key and value pair with the help of hashing function. That is HashMap K, V, where K is key and V denotes value against the key K. The hashing function decides how these keys and values are stored in memory. Hash maps are useful when you want to look up data using keys and not by index. Creating a new hash map. Hash map is a part of Rust standard collections library. Before using HashMap, we need to import it in our program. To import it, we write use std collections HashMap. To create HashMap, we write let's name this variable HashMap and the type of this variable that will be HashMap of I32 types of key and values that will be of type string equals hashmap double colon. Here, this hashmap is the name of the variable which will be storing a hashmap of I32 type of keys and string type of values. And this statement here initiates an empty hashmap. This first position is the key of this hashmap and the second position is the values. Adding elements in hashmap. We can add elements to a hashmap by using insert method. For example, hashmap dot insert, and this insert method takes two arguments. One is the key and other is the value against this key. So according to this data type, the key will be, let's say, 1, and the string will be string from. Now let's print this hashmap. Now, before we run this code, we need to add mute keyword here. Without this mute keyword, we cannot modify this hashmap variable. So let's run the code, and here you can see we have got this hashmap. Now let's add one more element in this map. Let's say a will be 2 and string will be 2 in letters. Now let's see how we can access values in a hashmap. We can use get method to access a value from the given hashmap. For example, here we are using ampersand 2 because this get method returns a reference of the value instead of the actual value. Let's run the code. Here you can say we have got this 2. If you look at this output, you have seen that there is this sum. So actually this get method is returning a option type. This is the reason we are getting this sum in the output. Now let's see how we can remove any elements from a hash map. Elements can be removed from a hash map by providing a key to the remove method. For example, hashmap dot remove and the key. Let's say we want to remove this first element. So let's name the key for this element, that is 1. This remove function takes the reference of the key of the element. This first element is having the key 1. This is why I have put this 1 in the argument. Let's run the code. Here you can see the element with the key 1 is removed from this hashmap. Updating elements of a hashmap. Updation of the elements of a hashmap is achieved by the same way we insert an element in the hashmap. For example, let's say we want to update this element which is having the key 1, and let's change this 1 to something like 50 or whatever you want. Here, this insert method takes two arguments. The first is the key and the second is the value against this key. Now, if the key is already available in this hashmap, then the Rust will update this element. And if this key is not present in this hashmap, it will just insert this element. Now let's see if it is working or not. But first let's remove this remove function. Here you can see the elements with key of 1 is updated to the 50. So this way you can add or update any element in the hash map with the help of the key. Get the length of the hash map. The length of a hash map can be fetched by the len method. For example, let length equals hashmap dot len method. Now let's print it, run the code. Here you can see the length of this hashmap, that is 2. Check if a key is present in the hashmap or not. To check whether a key is present in a hashmap or not, we can use contains key method. For example, if contain, change this len method to contains key, and this contains key takes key as a argument. Let's add the key. Let's check if key is available or not. Change this length to if contains. Now let's run the code. Here you can see we have got false as the 3 is not available in this hashmap. Let's change this key to 2. Run the code, and here you can see we have got a true. So this is all about the hashmap in Rust.